super dark. It's super dark. Just woke up, bitches. It's like 1:48. Had IHOP last night to go. I have to praise them because we're big to go people, and usually to go. Hey! I'm vlogging. Shut up!
Okay, well,
I'm vlogging.
You wasted a shirt that you didn't
They
have
don't
to
need
use.
to use it, okay? I had to wipe myself up.
I'm ashamed.
Yeah, not as much as I am. Don't, get out of here with your scratching. Get out of here. Let me zoom down to my nipples so they don't see yours. My pink ass nipples. Oh, that really worked actually. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. I'm looking like the, long lost Beatle.
The end of the world has happened.
I'm Rongo. There was Ringo and Rongo, and we were fucking inseparable. Except fucking Ringo. Jesus Christ, with the Twilight filter. Okay.
Oh.
We did it. Now there's gonna be a fucking blur change in our vlog.
Ooh.
I promise that there would never be one of those because of all the vlogs her and I have been watching. There has been so many out of focus blurs and shit. God, this still hurts.
Really?
Yeah. I'm dying, dude. I can't do shit anymore. I'm fucking dying. So yesterday was super fun. YouTube tried to kill us. Did I mention that the very first vlog got copyright struck? These are non-profit. The channel's not even monetized.
You don't even make money?
We got fucking copyright struck. I'm not even monetized. This is fully non-profit, okay? Like, we may open a fucking Patreon down the line if, you know, people actively enjoy these vlogs and want more of them. Like, I just found out in a couple towns over, there's, like, a shitload of museums. And I would love to vlog museums. I'd like to vlog.
I'd love to go to more museums.
I'd love to go to museums because the last museum I went to, I was in, like, 4th fucking grade. And you know how it is on fucking school field trips. Either you didn't have them, or when you did have them, you had to do exactly what they wanted you to do. So you couldn't
you had to look at what you
It
had
was
to look
school,
at.
and it wasn't a field trip. It was school. What was your last field trip ever? It doesn't matter what grade. Mine was to the zoo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the 8th grade Savannah trip.
Oh, I never did that because I couldn't afford it.
Yeah,
There was no fucking way that I was gonna pay fucking $350 for. It was like what, 2 days, 3 days?
Ours was 3 days.
Yeah, fuck all that, dude. I can literally.
Yeah, you had to be up at like 4 in the morning.
I can literally go to Savannah on my own, and on like $40 of gas.
Yeah,
and
it's 4 hours.
Spend like a shitload of time, like walk around, vlog.
They have a Sputnik there?
Well, the Savannah vlog is coming. Like, before we leave Georgia, which is going to be in 2019, because fuck Georgia.
Literally.
Also, we cannot stop thinking about Velvet Buzzsaw.
Yeah. Fuck.
Like, really. I hope you guys have watched it, because what fucking good are our movie reviews if you're not watching the films we tell you to? We liked it so fucking much that I told her to watch. I made her watch Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Which was the director-writer's last film with Jake Gyllenhaal and Rene Russo. Last film, but also his first film. He was a writer first, and he actually wrote something big. Something that I blew me away, something I really enjoyed. He wrote it. He was a part of the writing process.
Kong.
It was Kong, dude. He helped write Kong.
That's fucking cool.
Now, what's even cooler about that is that was after he did Nightcrawler. Usually, their egos inflate so fucking bad because, oh, I can't go back to writing. I've made a fucking film now that made $200 million.
Yeah.
I'm hot shit. No, dude, he's Dan Gilroy. I know you're watching my vlog.
Yeah, dude.
Dan Gilroy, put me as a cameo in one of your fucking movies. Because your movies are fucking great. They're not movies. They're films. They're artistic fucking films, dude. If you haven't watched Velvet Buzzsaw, you're fucking dead to me. And my admiration for you has fucking evaporated. Evaporated. Nightcrawler still holds up really fucking good 5 years in, which I can't believe that's 5 years old. I saw Nightcrawler in theaters, and then a week later I saw Gone Girl, and it was before I was with her, so I used to get off work and go see movies by myself. I used to get off and get a little tilt in here, kind of new, kind of cool, play with it, see if it makes anyone sick. I shot an Instagram story. I'm always on Instagram at Levi the Writer. I started a story, and I said today we'd be talking about self-hatred, self-loathing, morality, mortality. Like, this title is Intrusive Thoughts, and Bathroom Timeholes. You're finally going to find out what the Bathroom Timehole is all about. And I'm fucked about intrusive thoughts. Like, there's no two ways around it. Like, I've got some shit. I'll talk about it longer down the line, but I've got some brain shit, and something that I have no control of. One thing I have absolutely no control of anymore is, like, pretty much how I think, and
OCD,
and the thoughts that I mean, obviously I can't control my OCD, but thinking is not a part of OCD.
It is.
Thinking is a part of brains.
Fixating like that.
That's
like
OCD. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's right. I fixate really fucking bad. Like, really bad. Like, I'll say something, for example, and I'll fucking say something, and, like, as a joke, or as, like, a soft, mild comment.
Like, to me only.
And 4 hours later, I'll be sweating, because I'll be thinking that something very bad's gonna happen to me, because I had this thought. And I never have thoughts just like, I wonder what it would be like if I killed someone and left their body at the dump. This piece of fucking dust. Hope you didn't get any tit action just now. Fucking dust. I hate this house. I hate where I live because there's fucking dust everywhere. It's terrible. Like, you wanna know why there's fucking dust everywhere? You see these two fucking 30-year-old fucking window covers? Fuck them, dude. So I'm, like, really fucking bad about intrusive thoughts and shit. And, like, they'll fuck me up. They'll eat me up on the inside. Like, every fucking day I have one. At least one. And they last hours. It's terrible.
I've been thinking a lot about... My biggest thing is, like, a lot of people assume that you have to be depressed to hate yourself. And to loathe yourself. And honestly, like, I was depressed for a really long period of time when I was younger. Up until I was 19, I had a very, very bad... Well, like, from the ages, I'd say from, like, 12 to 19, I was savagely depressed. And I'm not...
Would you say you were depressed now, or you'd say no?
No, not now.
That's great. That's relieving.
Well, because that's... Okay, so, side note from the side note. A lot of people also say that, like, you are your own happiness. Like, you have to make yourself happy before you can expect other people to make you
happy. It's
you,
dude. Stop shaking.
Oh.
And stop throwing shit around. It's you. She's creating all this dust.
It's me. I
have a dust phobia. I can't do dust. So that you can add that to the list. Someone needs to come up with a list. Every vlog you're going to find out something new that just horrifies me. And shit that I cannot handle. She's flinging her arms around and shit.
I talk with my hands a lot.
She talks with her body.
I talk with I like throw myself.
I'm sorry for the shake, yo. I haven't eaten and I haven't had my morning glass of water. And by glass, I mean this giant fucking alcohol tumbler.
Tumbler, yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I'd say 40 inches. 40 inches?
Pretty big.
I'd show it over there, but there's a lot of shit over there from our IHOP feast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get more IHOP tonight.
But but when he and I started dating, because there was a suicide attempt, I don't talk about it very often.
You don't have to do a voice about it. Like, okay, you know, it's real shit.
It is real. There was a suicide attempt, and he...
How long ago?
January
it
January
wasn't-
28th,
I tried to kill myself a couple
2015.
nights ago after the IHOP didn't
Yeah.
sit well with me.
January 28th, 2015 was one of the biggest mistakes of my life. And I spent about a week in the hospital and then a week in inpatient. And, like, it's so cliche, but, like, it changed my life. And he and I were already talking, and then we really started talking afterwards. And, well not like...
Babe, I have something to get off my chest.
Shut up. So I spent the night, and, like, things just really started to, like, just to come into perspective for me. And I was a different person back then just because of my living situation and then a lot of the things that I had gone through when I was a child. I was not taught how to cope with, and I could not cope with things very well, and I developed severe anger management, like, almost to the point...
No, you just anger.
Just, like,
rage,
anger.
more like.
Yeah.
Like a blackout.
Blackout.
We call it like hulking out.
Yeah.
We're big Marvel people over here, like, and Bruce Banner notoriously cannot control his emotion.
And if he goes too far, he becomes another, like, person.
And what like
And
really flows with her and him is that, like, it doesn't have to be anger either. She fixates, but she doesn't fixate on thoughts. She fixates on
people and emotion.
More like something small, like like something is in a location that it shouldn't be in.
I'll think about it for hours until I tell him, and he's like, "Have you been thinking about this for hours?" And I'm like, "Yes, I have been."
Well, I just found out last night that she's been holding the most bullshit fucking, like, she thought our relationship was gonna die. The most bullshit fucking excuse. Like, I've been hiding something for 4 years from before we were dating.
I just,
and
like, I have a problem with,
she doesn't communicate.
Guilt.
She doesn't communicate at all. But I don't think you should ever be ashamed of saying, you know, I tried to kill myself. I mean, it happens, you know.
Yeah.
Some people are better, and some people are not perfect, and some people are not fucking masters of life, and some people don't get handed everything, and some people don't have money, and some people don't have fucking, you know,
that's what frustrates
friends
me.
who support them all the way. And, you know, I mean, both of us have pretty much watched our friends list deplete ever since her and I got together, and we kind of got thrusted into
adulthood together.
Oh, the stink bug's moving.
Yeah, he's back.
Okay, don't look at my fiance's breasts. Do you see him?
He's our friend.
How do they even get in here? Also, that's on the inside, so this is testament proof that these fucking windows don't do shit. Let me tell you, dude, it got real bad because over the summer, we got just invaded with bugs. But that's a fun story for another time.
That's a 20-minute on its own. But yeah, so I had and have a lot of anger problems, and recently we've been, he calls it sobriety.
Well, I spent a lot of time in the rehab loop. I spent a lot of time with those people. I spent a lot of time learning, you know, a lot of steps. Obviously, I know what the 12 steps are. I've done some 12 steps for my own, you know, personal reasons that we'll talk about. I don't know the time, but, you know, I love that world. I'm sober since October 22nd, 2014. I've been sober, so I know the world, and I met a lot of great people, and, you know, I've lost a lot of great people too, because, you know, of addictions and because of mental illness and shit. And, you know, any drug addict that you find, you know, and I'm not saying I was a drug addict, I really just kind of wanted to hurt myself back in those days.
Which is most of what my problem was.
But
self-hatred.
Like, addicts and shit, I mean, there's two types of addicts, I think. There's the type that, like, just want it.
They get off on it.
And it's not necessarily
like
they get off on it, but it's like they just want it because... And then there's the people who, they can't help it. Like, there's something in them that, like, I can't not do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. Like, something inside is just saying, they have to do this and shit. And it's heartbreaking. And
well, like, because mine...
people like to just compile them into one group. You're an addict. Oh, you're a fucking addict, dude. You're a little piece of shit. Like, you're an addict. You're a loser. You have no fucking discipline. No, those people can literally suck a fat dick. Those are the same people who are having 3-4 glasses of wine with dinner. So fuck them. Like, you really don't need to fucking listen to them. But you don't have to listen to fucking anybody. Something that I see more and more today is that parents are not accepting. Like, if you are one way, you're fucking out the window. Because what the fuck ever. Like, I got lucky because my mom is, like, my best fucking friend. She was with me from the worst of it. And, you know.
She literally just texted right now.
There's a lot of shit that, you know, she doesn't know because she couldn't fucking know. It would fucking break her. And, you know, there's just, you know a good person in your life. Like, you know a good supporting person in your life. And I can only hope that maybe you're close with one of your parents. Because I know today, I'm really sorry for the shake. I know that today, parents and children are not that close.
Like, I don't speak to pretty much my whole family at this point. And it bothered me for a while. I think the biggest part, like the hardest part, was the nostalgia of it all. And like remembering when there was good times. But for the most part, it was my sitting alone in my room. It was not being able to have contact with the outside world. It was a lot of just shit. That developed into like
that kind
self-hatred.
Well, that falls into self-loathing.
Self-loathing.
Because when her and
I felt guilty because I thought I was the problem.
When her and I started dating, she considered herself like Hitler. She considered herself one of the worst people, and I've met some bad people, especially in the rehab loop.
I apologized for everything. I still do. Like, that's still a problem I have. I feel guilty about a lot. I feel guilty for things I say. I did have a split personality for a while, and a lot of people say, like, oh, you don't just get rid of those, but my split personality was literally developed and bred
out of the bullying that I went through. Defense mechanism. Yeah, it was more than a split personality. It was to make myself seem like I was stronger and I had a thicker skin and I was more threatening. You need to go in deeper detail, really. It wasn't because of her living situation. No. It was because she was savagely bullied in school. Like a fucking... I don't understand bullying. Like, I cannot fucking wrap my head around it, because if someone ever tried to fuck with me like that, I would be like, what the fuck is this, 1991? Are we in a fucking ABC sitcom after school? I just don't see how bullying works. Because, like, fuck off. Like, I know some people are smaller and some people are bigger, but holy shit, man. The moment... I'm going to do another Marvel reference here, but like Captain America, Steve Rogers says in the first Cap, you start running and they never let you stop. So I was never one to let anyone think they were better than me or think that they could have anything on me. So my views on bullying are a lot more harsh, and I'm more like, you know, you'd think that I would be angry that, you know, she was bullied and shit, but I'm genuinely just more surprised that she put up with it, because who she is now is like, oh my god, like we can be at a fucking drive-thru for 2 seconds, and if no one's there, she's like, answer the fucking, what are you doing, what's your job? Like, she's so... that's how it was when I met her too, so I was blown away when she was like, oh my god, I used to get bullied. So if you're like young right now, I don't know how you found these vlogs, unless you're watching them archived from the future, in which case, am I still alive? Message me on Instagram at Levi the Writer and be like, yo, you still alive? I'll always reply, because no one messages me on Instagram, and even if we had hundreds of thousands of followers, I would still reply to you, because no one fucking does that on YouTube, and it's real shit. It's really shitty. People like to, I call it the Joji effect. People love to get super fucking famous doing one thing, and then just completely abandon those people who got you there to do something else. And just, fuck you, I got money now. And that's not how I fly. That shit pisses me off, honestly. And I'm a filmmaker first, so these vlogs are... I don't even know what these fucking vlogs are, dude. These vlogs are just... I don't know. A part of me, it's half like I want to document everything, because it's important to.
Yeah.
Because people are, like, really glued to their phones today. And, like, her and I share a phone. One. So there's no fucking secrets. Could you do that?
Literally.
With your partner?
Like,
could you share one phone? There's complete, cohesive honesty between her and I. Except for last night. Because she was sitting on bullshit for 4 years. And, like... Could you share a phone with someone?
We started sharing a phone question. 6 months into our relationship. Like, literally.
It was a lot sooner. She moved in, and her family was like, give us your phone. If you're not gonna fucking... give us your phone.
Well, they literally said, you're not an adult because you can't pay your own bills. So I said, fuck you, and I took myself off their car insurance.
How old were you?
I was 19.
Oh.
I took myself off their car insurance. I took myself off their phone bill. I took myself off everything, and I was like, I'm out. I'm done.
Wait, how old were you?
19.
Oh.
An adult.
Okay.
Weird.
So, I guess that kind of falls in with morality, in the sense, very softly, in the sense, like, you know, do you hide things? Are you someone who hides things from people? Are you someone who... fucking goes to love someone and is with someone, but you don't tell them that you're also messaging this person. Not necessarily romantically, but you know, there's all kinds of, you know, can you do this? Could you do that?
Well, on top of the fact that I started really because of what I had been going through, a lot of people knew me, but they didn't know what I dealt with, and a lot of people confided in me.
The shake is bad.
They know. But a lot of people confided in me and trusted me and wholeheartedly with their secrets and their woes, because I was just one of those people you could go to, and I would stick up for my friends. I'd stuck up for the underdogs. I stuck up for anyone.
You were pretty stuck up.
No,
stuck up.
I stuck up for anybody that really I knew needed it. And so I think that really translated into, you know, who I am today, and it helped a lot coming out of my shell of who I had become. But it's still, in the end, I still felt guilty for the things that I did say. And when I would go into those blackouts and I would become somebody else, I wouldn't remember what I said to people. I started taking Prozac at the end of my college career.
Oh, my God. I have to pause.
Okay. I've been holding that one in all day.
No, I can't hold in anything. See, what just happened is I have a Pelmblick ulcer. I have an ulcer at 22 because in 21 days I'm ass homeless. Homeless with not anything in fucking play because half of it's an adventure. Stay optimistic, but I'm also a pessimist. I'm an optimist. Well, I'm not an optimist. That's a lie. I'm a pessimist and a realist, which kind of contradict each other. I am a futurist. So all three of those really fucking bounce around a wall. But, you know, so there's so much shit happening right now. I have to get a truck because my car sucks.
It's an egg.
It's a terrible piece of shit. And I have to get a truck, like a 2-door pickup truck, because it's more roomy on the inside. We're not getting a fucking Escalade. Right now we're looking at a 2006 Dodge truck, and it's kind of a dream come true.
He's pretty.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose it, but because I lost my fucking title to my car now because I'm
of me.
Irresponsible and I can't do anything to help myself in the future, and I just get off on fucking myself, and not in a fun way. So I'm probably gonna fucking lose it. That's super stressful. It's more stressful that I need that truck within 21 days, because more than a house, I need that truck, because that truck can get me from wherever I need to go. You know, if we have to Airbnb it for a couple months, so fucking be it. You know,
B&B it.
I know that if I get pushed far enough, this is the year that I'll just drive out west. For the last couple years, I've been trapped in Georgia, my whole life. I've been trapped in Georgia. I've only visited Florida. I've never visited anywhere else ever. And the last year has taught me that I could fucking drop dead at any fucking moment, which I feel like everyone should know can happen at any time. But it really hit me because my health really started to deteriorate last year in a big bad way. Like, I started losing weight in like June of 2018, and it just never came back. And even if I like overeat, and I know I'm not supposed to overeat, but if I eat like I also have an eating disorder, and so eating twice is like impossible for me. So on like I got an ulcer. I got a fucking ulcer now because I don't sleep. Like, I don't fucking... the headache that I have every fucking day from sleep deprivation, but when I fucking try to sleep, it just won't happen because I'm thinking about this truck. I'm thinking about where am I going to go. I'm thinking about how much I hate Georgia. I'm thinking about how it's cold outside, and I want to live somewhere where it never gets lower than 50 fucking degrees. Like, you know, I'm worried about her. I'm worried about my fucking mom. She's got nerve damage in her neck. I'm worried about my sister. She's about to go off into the real world, and she thinks she knows fucking everything, and the real world is the scariest fucking place that you can fucking go into. Like, the first year I was on my own, I had to steal dinner. I was stealing food sometimes, and that was on top of working 10 11 hour days.
Both of us.
Like, we couldn't afford both of us working. I was making 10 an hour. She was making almost 9 an hour. We couldn't afford living.
We literally couldn't have ramen.
I had to fucking, like, I had to do bad things that I regret and that I feel like gave me bad karma points, you know, because I had to steal Smucker's PB&J boxes, pre-made PB&Js, or I had to steal fucking Lunchables. It got so bad, and you know, I failed. You know, like, we failed bad, and I don't know. I just hate. There's just so much. There's so much to stress about, but there's even more not to stress about. But I'm one of those realists, and I can't not focus on it. I can't not fucking do this or do that. And so it's a fucking nightmare. Like, it's a never-ending cycle. It's a nightmare, and I can't calm my brain. And the only thing that fucking works to calm my brain is cannabis, which is so fucking severely penalized and illegal in the state of Georgia. And I got a couple stories there for you. Vlog number 7 is gonna be all about pretty much drugs.
Well, yeah.
So get ready. It's gonna, like, I just want coherency in this fucking series. Like, I've been sitting on so much for so many years because, like, I've been afraid of what this person may do or this person may do, but, like, fuck those people. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm a survivor, and I've been through the shit. And, like, if I can tell a story that helps someone going through some shit right now, I have to. Like, it's my job. Like, I have to fucking do that. Dizzy Speaks His Mind started out as a fucking help topic-based channel. Like, some of my first videos, which are long fucking gone now, were about self-harm and, like, trying to, like, at 14, telling young girls why self-harm was fucking,
Babe,
like, not worth it and shit, you know. And I'm a hypocrite, yo. I'm a big hypocrite. I started abusing prescriptions and shit, and I started hurting myself, and I developed my own vices and shit later in my life. And, you know, you can't be ashamed of it. And I'm gonna talk about it. You know, it's been long enough. There's a lot I have to talk about. There's, like, I feel like Dizzy Speaks His Mind has just shown a fake Levi for the longest fucking time. Like, just the fakest version of me. And it used to be that I just wanted to make people laugh, and I just wanted to make invoke emotion in people through laughter, or through a really good script and shit. Except, I started making that kind of content after that content was, yeah, I love this content. I started making that content when people would rather sit and watch someone play a fucking video game instead of playing it for themselves. Or they'd rather watch Jimmy Fallon interview people on YouTube. Or they'd rather watch Will Smith vlog.
Yeah.
I haven't watched one Will Smith vlog, and I feel like in order to keep making fun of him, I have to watch at least one of his vlogs. Because Jaden pops up in there, and man,
icon.
if I ever met Jaden,
Icon.
hold me back, hold me back. And before someone in 10 years takes this and uses this as a race thing, it's not because of the color of their skin. Okay?
That's fucking stupid.
It's really fucking stupid, and it's way more racist for you to fucking make someone else look like a racist. Like, why are you bringing up the... We just fucking read somewhere that there's a university that's about to segregate whites from blacks in fucking classrooms again. Huh. Okay.
Huh.
America. I've said it before.
History repeats
I don't
itself.
think I've said it on the vlog, but I'm going to say it on the vlog now. I was born in America. I will die in Australia. I will die and be buried in Australia. Among the monsters and the koalas and the...
At least they don't care about race.
Dude, they don't care about anything out there, okay?
You've had an accident.
They accept everything because guess what? Nothing needs to be over fucking analyzed. Like, Americans have to analyze everything. What's your sexuality? What's your political preferences?
Also, if you tell us, you're wrong.
Like, there's politics everywhere. But in America specifically, you just fucking can't get away from it. You can't get away from politics. And these fucking people just make it their entire fucking lives following politics and politics and politics. And it's like, you are missing out on everything. Because no matter what the fuck you do, who you vote for, what you vote for, it amounts to shit. It amounts to fucking nothing. Because someone else is making the call. And not God. Someone else is making that fucking call, dude. Some old white guy is making that fucking call for you. So it doesn't fucking matter, dude, and you're losing life. You are missing out on life. Obviously, if you're based out of America, you were fucking here for the fucking Trump-Clinton shit. Oh my god, dude, was that shit crazy. And it's only
crazy.
It's only about to get worse because we're about to do elections again. But I just if you are severe, if I can give anything, that's another stink bug. There's 2 of them in there. Holy fuck, if just one of them shows up inside this house, I am packing my 2 bags and I'm leaving. Like, God, I'm not doing bugs again, dude. It's 40 degrees outside, and there's bugs crawling on my fucking window, dude. I hate Georgia. I hate Georgia. I hate Georgia. And yeah, someone's coming, there's fucking bugs everywhere, bruh. Spend 20 fucking years in Georgia, you won't say that anymore, dude. Like, there are bugs. Oh my god, I hate Georgia. Like, I'm not a city rat. I'm a suburbs kind of guy, but... We moved out to fucking redneck farmland out here in Georgia. And, oh my god. Like, fucking coughing without covering their mouths, sneezing on shit at the store and putting it back.
Driving recklessly.
Like,
reaching behind your seat to feed your child french fries you just got from McDonald's.
It's fucking so bad. Like, someone's driving like shit, you honk at them, you're the bad guy. And they start following you home. We live in a fucking... Twilight Zone nightmare town.
The asshole of the world.
Like there's no 2 fucking ways around it. Like, our town name is spelled as in It's one of the biggest cities in Georgia, next to Atlanta. And I can't fucking tell you that it's the worst place you could be in. It's the worst fucking place you could fucking be trapped in, at least. And you know, that's fucked up for me to say, because that's not true. Alright? You can be in a lot more fucked up situations. But for her and I, this is the fucked up situation. It is the fucked up situation. And my end game is Australia, but my more realistic end game is the state of fucking Arizona. Cacti, 80-foot snakes, fucking lizards that talk to you. Arizona, baby. Like, Fucking-Zona, baby. And mark my words, if my housing situation doesn't come together, which it probably won't, the vlog's gonna be moving. And, like, fucking hell. Like, life is way too short to be trapped somewhere. And I've been trapped here
for 3 years.
Like, well, I've been trapped,
together.
like, we've been trapped together for 4 years, actually. And it's like, if we don't do anything drastic, like become fucking homeless and have to be fucking relocated, I will die here. And if I died in Georgia, and if I died in Georgia, I never lived much of a life to begin with. Like, there is nothing here at all. Like, there are nowhere towns, and then there are bumfuck nowhere towns. That is where we are. Like, I live in a town where people stare at me. They stare at me.
Discriminate.
They stare at me because, if you don't know, I think there's one video on the channel that has a glimpse of it. I wear blue gloves in public. Nitrile blue gloves. For reasons that I'll describe in a lot more detail one day. But that's it. That's my vice. Is I wear blue nitrile gloves. I'm looked at like I have blood on me. Like, I have blood on me. I have swastikas on me. It's horrible. It used to really get to me. Like, really fucking bad. Like, I'd have so much anxiety and I'd fucking break down crying and shit. Like, it would be bad. I never thought it could get to me, but after just a year, like a full year, 2017, of living where I live now, and having people look at me the way they do, and treat me the way they have, and people have, like, man, like, it goes back to the self-hatred, because for those who don't know, I hate myself. I'm not happy with who I am. I'm not happy with my life, and I don't like myself very much. So, I'm literally one of those people. I hate myself. I have no respect. I have no gratitude. I have no anything for myself. And, I mean, that's one of the, that's just some of them as fucked up as it gets, you know, if you can't love yourself, you know, because it's not that I'm unhappy with the skin I'm in. It's just that I hate the skin too. I hate all of it. Like, I just hate down to the cells and the genetic coding. I hate who I am. I hate Levi. And, you know, I've been depressed since December 2017. It's February 5th, 2019. So, life's really fucking long or really fucking short. And that shit, if you're in a situation like that, like, just know that at least we're here for you. Like, message me on fucking Instagram.
We're up all hours of the night.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
I'm always there. Like, we're at a fucking unique position right now because we have such a low viewership on the vlogs that, you know, there's a lot more I can do. And I know, like, why me as someone else, why would I want to hear advice or opinions from someone who just openly admitted to hating themselves? Well, I can hate myself but still love others and want better for others. Like,
and it's not like we don't want better for ourselves.
Everything I do today is to benefit her now. And just in case, you know, I am a futurist. I plan dark. I have to. Especially with how, like, my life's been the last almost 2 fucking years. Like, I have to plan dark because I don't have absolutes anymore. I don't. Like, I keep losing weight. I'm probably under 100 pounds right now. And I can't gain weight. I cannot gain weight. I can't afford to eat what I need to eat to gain the weight healthy and properly. And it's just a bad situation that is just only getting worse and worse. And it's only going to get even worse when I'm homeless. But, like, I'm doing these vlogs, and for those who don't know, like, I'm making a real film this year to take to festivals and shit, you know, hoping to sell it to Amazon, Hulu, or, you know, whoever fucking comes up and says, hey, your movie isn't complete garbage like most of the film that comes out today. So, you know, here's a number. Go get her a house and some fucking dinner. You know, this is 40 minutes long.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even finish my Prozac story.
No. Well, that can go in with the prescription episode.
Bathroom time hole.
Let's go to the bathroom time hole. Give it a nice... Let's end on a positive note.
Well, okay, positively from my side, we both love each other very much. Let me clear my throat. We love each other very much, just because we hate ourselves. And
you don't hate yourself.
Well,
if you hate yourself, we've got problems, and I'm breaking up with you.
What is happening?
Your body is telling you that it hates that you just said you hate yourself.
Okay. Well,
what do you have to hate about yourself? This girl does God's fucking work, okay? I don't believe in God. Triggered! But this chick does God's fucking work. And she fucking... If you ever said you hated yourself, dude, she always talks bad like, I don't do anything. I live with a brain disorder. Okay? Going back to what I mentioned earlier, I live actively with a brain disorder. The shit that she does for me is stupid, dude. Is stupid. The karma points that she has on the good side are insane, dude. So I don't want to fucking hear it, dude.
Okay.
She does shit that no one else has ever fucking done for me.
I just hate that my anger.
That's fine. That's a flaw. That's a fault. That's not you. If you define yourself by your anger, I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I hate you. I hate that I do get angry, and he and I have been working very hard the last 2 weeks on my anger sobriety. And, like, at first I was like, I don't have the right to call it sobriety because I don't, I'm not addicted to it.
Well, people associate sober to drugs, but sobriety, if you stopped eating fucking Twinkies, you're sober. Like, you're Twinkie sober. And sobriety just means you're puring your body of something.
And it's helped a lot. I relapsed yesterday, and it was bad. Because, I don't get angry without going 0 to 100. I've punched holes. I haven't punched a hole in a wall, but I've punched walls to where I've dented it. I've broken my hand. I've done some pretty shitty things when I got to a fever pitch. And the fact that he's stuck by my side with a brain disorder, with the anger that I exude and I project onto him.
It doesn't work like that.
Blows me away.
If you love someone romantically or platonically, you do what you need to do. You don't ever fucking... It can get overwhelming, but it can never be what that person's feeling.
Like,
it can never be as bad as what they're going through.
There is nothing like full trust, like, to know, like, the person you are standing next to is wholly the person you know. To fall asleep and wake up next to somebody that you love, and to be able to just see their face when you do fall asleep and when you wake up and when you have a night terror, because I still have night terrors. And I wake up sweating and I wake up very scared and I wake up in a funk because of the things that my brain still tries to force me to relive. It's really comforting to have that person there. And then on top of the fact, to know that you do good for that person and that that person appreciates and respects and loves everything about you and what you can do and what's in your capabilities, it's indescribable. And if I could have any advice, it's not all about loving yourself, because I didn't start loving myself until he and I got together. And I was not the person that I am today until he and I got together. And, like, fuck those people that say you have to do it on your own. I tried. And I tried to kill myself. So it's okay to need somebody. We're humans. We're supposed to want interaction. Like, we mate for life. Like, that's a thing.
It's not want interaction. It's not want. It's need.
Like, it's love. It's compassion. Like, we experience those things, and they're not meant to be experienced alone. So don't ever feel like you have to be alone to fix yourself or figure yourself out. Like, there is no fixing yourself. There's only betterment, and there's only the compassion that you can bring to somebody else and that somebody else can bring to you.
Get by with a little help from your friends.
Or loved ones.
Ringo.
And family isn't always blood.
Family is not always blood. Okay, bathroom time hole. What is it? Like, literally, we've built up 3 vlogs now, and we're gonna fucking describe it in a minute.
I know.
Okay, in our bathroom, we're pretty positive. Do you know what an air pocket is, right? You know what an air pocket is. Somewhere where there's air. Sometimes you can get to the bottom of the ocean, you'll find an air pocket. Makes no fucking
crazy.
sense, right?
Phenomenon.
Well, what if there was a time pocket? Because here's the deal.
Time hole.
A time hole. Here's the deal. When a couple weeks ago, the light in the bathroom and the electricity in where we staying is just all fucked up. But like the light in our bathroom
Got
changed. It
significantly
changed
different.
in how strong its brightness is, and like this has been the same bulb for like 2.5 years.
Which
So
is
if
crazy.
anything, it should be dead. It's brighter now, and for whatever reason, and I even timed it out. We started our showering process at 8:06. It was 8:06, and our showering process is as such: we turn the water on, we wash our hands.
Well, I wash my hands, and then he washes his hands.
Well, did you really feel a need to jump in there?
Yes.
We wash our hands, we brush our teeth, and
We shower.
we shower, right? Nothing but 5 minutes. Well, by the time like we're done washing our hands from brushing our teeth and both of us doing that, it's like 8:45. And like it
That didn't
like
used to
you
happen.
know 30 minutes. Like you know when 30 minutes happens. Like you know when 30 minutes happens. So it's scary.
Yeah.
And it's weird. And if you have a time hole in your life, like maybe you have a time hole that you don't even know
Do some experiments.
is there. Do some experimenting. Kiss a boy, kiss a girl, kiss your dog.
Don't fuck that dog.
Platonically, of course.
Don't put your dick in that dog.